Welcome to Macrocode. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. So today we are going to proceed with our hospital management system. So as you can see, this is our login screen. So I'll just sign in and this will take us to the dashboard. So as you can see here, this is our hospital management system and we have some items here. So these are some of the cards that we have and we'll be populating this with the data. So some of the modules that we have is the patients module. If you can register a new patient. So here you can provide the details of the patient. I'll just provide some dummy data, the date of birth. Then we have the guardian name, the phone number, the address, the gender, the marital status, the blood group, allergies, and remarks. So if you save, then you will see we have our details being saved. Then all these information are here. Then we also have billing. So we haven't done anything there. Appointments, we haven't done anything, but we've done appointment slots. So here you can create appointment slots for different doctors, and you can have that is the start time and end time. Then you assign it to a doctor, then you provide the shift. So then you save it. So we'll be using these on our appointments. So the next thing that we want us to do is you'll check we have the pharmacy. I think these are some of the things that we wanted to do. So we have the employees, so you can register a new employee. So here you can do a new employee. You have the first name. So the first name, middle name, last name, phone number, email, that is ID number, email address, the date of birth, the date of joining, father name, mother name, sex, marital status, blood group, designation, department, role, and specialty. Then you can save the employee. So these are some of the details that you are able to find on this particular application. So the app is not complete. So for those who want to get the source code as it is, you can get the link from down below, and we'll be updating the source code as we go along. So we also have the admin module. So I'll just refresh this. So you can see we have the admin module. We have the companies, system code details, department, and even countries. And we also have the system security. So if you click on that, you'll see we have the system security and you can create users. So on our previous video, we were able to add the companies. So if you click here, you can add the company here. You can say macro holdings. Then if you save, then you'll get the details of the company. And you can see here we have the company name, created by and created on. So that's cool. So if you go to our models, you realize that we added some tables yesterday. And one of them was, let me zoom it. One of them was the companies. And we should be able to add now various items. One is the medicines. So we wanted to add this. And if you check on our database, we have the two tables that we added on our previous episode. So for those who are watching this video for the first time, please consider watching some of the episodes that we have so that you're able to know what we are doing. Then we have the companies here. So these are some of the data that we've been adding now. So you can see we have the names and you also have the created by and created on. So the next thing that I want us to do today is I want us to add the medicines. So what I want us to do is we need to go to our pages. Then we can create a folder. We can create a folder called pharmacy. Let's create a folder called pharmacy. I'll just go back here and we can rename this to pharmacy. So that's okay. Then here we can add a razor component. And this razor component, we are going to call it medicines list. Medicines. So let's call these medicines. So this is medicines. Then if you add it, so we can call it medicines list. So let's just rename this to medicines list. Medicines list. So the next thing is as you can see here, we can add, so let's just get the list from, let's copy one from the patient. So here we can go back and paste this. Then here we can say medicines. Then we can have, so if you move down, we can change this to our model. We can call this medicine. Then this will be medicine. So we can paste this here. Then this will be medicine list, and our model is medicine. Then we have, so these will be, we need to copy these and have these as a list. Also this one. Then we have these as a medicine. So then we'll be using the name of the medicine. So you can just search by the name. I don't think we have the number. So I'll just use the name for now. So, but this one you can always extend it. So the next thing is, so this is medicine. So since we have this, then I want us to change some things. So if you come here, this will be medicine list. Then you can say add new medicine. So we can remove this. This will be medicine list. We'll just add that there. Then you can also have these as medicine, and this is medicine. So that's cool. So the next thing that we need to have is, I'll just remove this. You can have the name. So let's just check the model, how the model looks like. If we go to the model of the medicine here, you can see you have the name, you have the category, you have the group, you have the packing number, and the rack number. So let's just go back here, and here I'll just do group, then dot description. I can also say here rack number. Then you can say category. So description, what else? You have the category and also the company. So we can add another one here for company. And say company. So this is a company, then dot name. So that's the company that's applied. So then, as you can see, here we'll have medicine. So I'll remove this header. We'll call this medicine name. We say group name. Group name. Then we have rack number. Rack number. Then you can say category. Category name. Category name. Category name. Then you can also have the company name. Company name. Then you have created by and created on. So that looks okay. So the next thing that we need to do now is to create our repository. So I'll just add our interface. So I'll add an interface called iMedicine repository. iMedicine repository. I'll just add that. So then we can import some of the things. So we can import, for example, what we have under patients. So I'll just go to medicines and I'll paste that. Then you can have these as medicine. Then this one can replace now these to have that. Then you can have this. Then you can say this is medicines, get medicine by ID, add medicine async, update medicine, and that is okay. So this one, we need to create now the implementation service. I'll just create it here. Then I'll call this medicine repository. I'll just call it medicine repository. Then this implements our iMedicine. So I'll just click here. So if you hover here, you'll see something called implement service. I'll click on it and it will add all the methods that we need to implement. Now, if we go to patients, for example, add medicine, I'll just borrow from what we have under patients. So we just need to have the constructor first. So I'll borrow that. Then go to medicine, I'll add this here. Then we'll call this medicine. Then here, for example, so here I'll just go to patients and I'll borrow this. If I go here and add the medicine, I'll just add that. And instead of saying patient, I'll just call this medicine. So that is it. Then I can now change this to, so the good thing is I don't have the number series. I'll just change that too. Then here we'll call these medicines. Sorry. So this is medicines. Then we have this as medicine and it will return medicine. So that should be okay. So what is the issue here? So it's telling us consider making this method with a sync method. So you can see this one. So if we check on our medicine, how we've done it, we have this async. So you also need to ensure for our medicine, we need async. So that is okay. And that will apply to almost all our methods. I'll just add it. That's okay. So if we go to patient, we have the add medicine, we have also delete. I'll just copy that and I can replace it with what we have here. So here you can see this will be now medicine. Then this will be medicines. Then this one, you can say this is medicine because we are getting one record. Then here we'll have save changes and these will be medicines. And here we need to return this. That's okay. Do the same for the get by ID. So we need to get the medicine by ID. I'll just do this. Paste it here. Then this one I'll just do medicine. Then here I'll do medicine. I'll just do here medicines. Then here I'll do category. So we'll have category. We'll also have created by. So we also need this to be async. Modified by, then we have this as medicine. We also need to include some of the, so we have the group, and you also have the company. So that's okay. So the next is to get medicines async. That is the list of medicines. So we can copy these as well. Go to medicines and just paste this. So the good thing, we've done most of this, so we just be kind of pasting them so that we move fast. So here we have the medicines. Then we can see you have here the group. We need to add company. We need to add the category. I think for now we can just have this, and in case we need, we'll always update it. So after that, we need to return this particular list. So the next is to update. So we can copy the update link. So here you can see we have these updates. I think for now, I'll just remove this and we'll be adding them as we go along. So it is a lot of work now. But for now, we are just doing create, then we'll be updating, we'll be doing updates later. So this one will be medicine. So this is medicine. So Since we have that, we need to add this to our program.cs file. We need to register it. I'll just register it here. We have I medicines. Then this will be medicine repository. So after having that, we need to have these on our inputs. I'll just copy this here, and we can have so this will be I medicine repository, and this is medicine service. So this is medicine service. So since we have this, the next thing is we need to go to our medicines list, and you can see here we have everything in place. The only thing that we had a problem is our service here. So we need to get medicines, and I think that is all. And here, instead of that, we need to say get all medicines. So since we have this, then we add it here, and that is okay. So since we have these medicines, we now go to our menu. We need to go to our nav menu, and we need to update the pharmacy section. So pharmacy will now be able to navigate to pharmacy. But now, so let's reload this and see. So if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, like the video, comment down below, and also share the video. So we'll be doing this particular video just to ensure that we have everything covered, and we will ensure that we provide this source code. So in case you want the source code, you can also get the source code using the link down below. So this will contain the that is the code up to what we have now, and we will always be updating for you guys. So as you can see, this is the application. I'll just go to pharmacy. So if I click pharmacy, you'll see now we have these. These should not be patients, but we have now our list here. So if we go back, we need to change this to add. This should be medicines list. So if I update it, then this will change to medicines list. Let's just wait and see. So the next thing that we'll be doing is, so you can see this is updated. Now to add a new medicine, we need to create, so let's also change this to medicines. So we need to create our add Razor component. So I'll just come here and do Razor component. Then you can say add new medicine. So add new medicine. So if we say add new medicine, that's our Razor components. Then we can copy the patient one. So I'll just copy that and I'll come here and paste it. Now here we have, so we call this add medicine. So this is medicine. So that is it. So you'll take this now to our medicines list, and you can update it here. So for the add medicine, we'll need to say here add medicine. Then go down here, we need to change some things. So the first thing that we need to change is here we need to have the category. So all the drop downs, category, we need to have the category. So we'll say this is categories. I'll just call this categories. I'll also have a group. I'll also have, so let's just check on the medicine model. You have the group and a unit of measure. This will be unit of measure. Then we can add another one. What is it? So you have the unit of measure group and category, and we have the company. So we have the group. So here we'll have the company. So we'll be using the company model. So we'll say this is companies. So then we'll have the medicine model now. medicine model, and this will be medicine. Then I don't know if we need this. I'll just remove it. Then here we'll be using medicine created by, so that's okay. So I want us now to have the, so categories we'll be having as medicine category. So that is the options. Then we have the group options. We'll also have as medicine groups. The medicine groups. Then we'll be having as unit of measure. So this one we'll need to have, so let me zoom out. We'll have as medicine unit of measure. I'll show you why we are adding this. So these are system code details. So we're adding this so that we are able to get the options. So we are not hard coding these particular options. So here we'll now be having create new medicine. But now the next thing that we need to do is the companies. The companies we are getting them from, so that will be equals to, I'll just paste this here, but this one we are not. So here will be company service. Then we are just getting companies, so we don't need this. So this will give us a list of companies. So we've populated the categories, the group options, the unit of measure, and the companies. So the next thing is we need to add the medicine. So that is the created on. Then we have the group by or category ID, unit of measure ID, company ID, and we also have group ID. So that means we need something here called group ID, unit of measure of, so this will be unit of measure. Then we have company ID, then we have the category ID, group, unit of measure, company. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's okay. So that means here we'll be having as category ID. This will be unit of measure ID, and we can call this a company ID. Then this is a group ID. Then here we save patient, and this one we should be using medicine service. Then we say add medicine. Then this is medicine. We'll call this medicine added successfully. Then this one will take us to the medicines list. So if we go back here, then we'll be having that. So now we need to check our form. So we need to modify our form. And how? So here we should be save medicine. So then here we should be having medicine. Then this should be medicine. Then we'll be having name. So this should be medicine name. The next one is so let's just confirm. We have the name, then just want what we are typing, mean level. So let's just confirm here. So we'll just do mean level, minimum level. So that is okay. Then we can do here reorder level. Call this reorder level. And we also have these as all these as tax, and also this one will be tax amount, tax percentage. So let's just call that. Then we also have so what are packing and track number. So this will be medicine. Then we'll say packing. You'll say here packing, and you also have these as medicine. Then we'll say rack number. Say rack number. Then we called. Then the next one will be. So I'll just copy. I'll remove this rack number. Then we have notes. You have notes. Just say medicine. Then you say notes. So then this is text field. So this is medicine notes. So that is one. So the next thing that you need to do is the drop down. I'll just remove all the other ones. The drop down options that we need to have is one is the category ID. Then here we'll say select category. Then this is categories, and we say this is category. So then we'll be having category ID, and this is category description. So I'll just duplicate the same. Then we can have a unit of measure. We'll say here select unit of measure. Then we'll say this is unit of measure, unit. So that is unit. Then you can have this here. Then I'll also duplicate this, and I can have companies, or we can say group ID. So since we have that, so you can say here group options. So you say select group. Then this is group. Then I'll have these as a ID and description. Then I'll also have companies. I'll select here as company ID. Then here I'll do companies. Then select company. Then we'll have these as company, and we'll be having company description and company ID. So how many drop downs do we have? So unit of measure, group, company, and category. So this is category, unit of measure, group, a company. So we are missing, so this 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that is all. So I'll just remove the other details. So I'll remove this. I'll also remove this. So this will be, instead of description for the company, we have name. Then I think we now need so this is medicine. We need the notes. So this is notes, and I can call these remarks. So that's okay. Then here we need to have these as create new medicine. So I haven't added the photo. So just because of that, I'll just maybe append some string. I'll call this photo, and for now I'll call this test.jpg. So we'll be adding that. So let's try and see if our section works. So this medicine here, we have it here. So let's launch our app and see. So for those who are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, like the video, and comment down below. So we noticed 90% of you guys have not subscribed to our channel. And if you're one of them, please consider subscribing and like the video. So as we launch, we need to check if we can add the medicine and ensure that we have everything running. So I'll just go to our app, sign in. Then we need to go to our medicine section. So as you can see, we have our list of medicine. So if I click add new, you'll see we have our medicine details. You have the medicine name, minimum level, reorder level, percentage, packing, rack, notes, categories. So now you see these are we have the sex, which is not the case. So we should go to our new medicine and we should define the name here. So this is medicine category. Then we should also define, we should also define something here. So here we need to change some of these things. So we have the medicine category. Then here we should be calling this unit of measure, unit of measure. Then here we have medicine group. Then we have here we have the company name. We can call this supplier name. Then that's okay. So if we update this, then our section will be updated. So let's just confirm. So you can see this is now medicine category, unit of measure, medicine group, supplier name, and remarks. Now, if you check here, we don't have the details. That is the unit of measure, the medicine, and the group. We need to add the details here. So to add these details, we need to go to our, system codes. You remember what we had added here. You see this medicine category, we need to start adding them. So here, I'll add this and I'll call these medicine categories. So this is the code that we provided. So if we add that, we also need to add the medicine groups. I'll add that. And I'll also say medicine groups. Then I'll also add the unit of measure. So I'll just do that. Unit of measure. So that is unit of measure. So the next thing that we need to now do is to go to system code details. And for example, we need to add the categories. So I'll just type in syrup. Then here I'll say this is syrup. Then I'll say this is a category, system medicine categories. So if I add that, I'll also add another one. We say capsule. Then I'll also add, say this capsule. Then I have this as category. I'll also add another one. We can say this is injection. I'll also add this. Then you can call this category. Then that is one. The next thing that we need to add is the unit of measure. So here I'll just choose unit of measure. Then I'll call these. We have various unit of measures. So I'll have these as mm. I'll call these mm. I can also add another one. I can call these ml. And this is ml. So that is a few. Then we need to also add another one, that is the groups. So we need to have a grouping of our medicine. So here one is, we can have the antibacterials. I can say this is antibacterials. And you can have these as antibacterials, then you can save it there. Then I can also have another one called antiparasitics. Then I'll add that. So I'm not a doctor by profession, guys. So in case I type anything that is not correct, you can always comment down below. So then we can have antibiotics. We can have it as antibiotics. Then we can have this here. So these are some of the groups examples, that is. So if we go to our pharmacy now and click new, we should be having some details. You see here now, we have syrup capsule as the category. Unit of measure, we have the ml and ml. We have the medicine group, we have the antibacterials, antiparasitics, and then companies will always pick our companies that we added. So can we try to add one of the medicine? So I think we can add one of the medicine and we see how it looks like. So you can say this is a syrup, minimum level. We can have it as we say 5, the other level 10, and say percentage, packing. You just put in some numbers here. Then medicine notes, this is okay. Then you can say category is syrup, unit of measure is ml, medicine is antibiotics, company was supplied by macro code, and this is the, so we have various remarks here. I think we'll change one. So if we click save, we have an error. So what is the error here? It is saying, so we have an issue with the composition. So this one, we didn't add this one. So I think we can change one of the notes to be composition. So let's just confirm that. So medicine notes, this one, we can call this composition. So we can have medicine composition. So that is not nullable, that's why. So we'll proceed. So let's just proceed, and we got an error there. So we can try again. So here we have syrup, minimum level, the order level, percentage, packing, then rack number, medicine composition. I'll just add something there. I'll say I'll just provide some details here. So that is it. Then we say the syrup, then we have the antibiotics, then we say this was supplied by macro code, then we say this is goods. So you can see our medicines has been added. That means everything is okay. So if we try to add another one, let's say we have inhalers. I'll just do here inhalers. Then we say minimum level, reorder level, percentage, packing, rack number, composition. We say this is 30s. Then unit of measure, antibacterials, company is Johnson. Then we have some remarks. So you can see our medicines are now being added and everything now looks okay. So I think that's we've been able to add the pharmacy and you're able to see the medicine. So I'm going to leave it there for today. In case you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and see you in our next episode. Bye.